Hello and welcome to another video from Greer's Great Aussie Adventures. I'm Ray, the blind traveller. This is
Emily.
She's the wife and the daughter
Isabel.
And this is our little bully Zeus. We've been travelling Australia since 2018 now, and we've decided that we want to share our adventures with you guys. So sit back, relax, grab a pen and paper and plan that next holiday. So welcome to Yalgoo. Yalgoo, look, it's right there. Gotta love my memory. But we're gonna chill out here for the 2 nights because, like I said, it's pissing down rain and we woke up in a flooded area. So we're gonna chill here. So we'll check this place out before we head off to get out of the wind. Oh, yeah, check out this place for the next couple of days before we move on. I have found a couple little things here we can do if the rain eases up. But we just thought it was a pretty cool welcome to town sign, so just thought we'd give you a look at Adam's out there taking photos. Look, there she is, taking photos. But we're gonna head off to the van park and enjoy this bit of sun while it's here. G'day guys. So we're actually at a caravan park again, unfortunately. This is a little town called Yalgu. We did a gravel pit last night. It was a really nice spot. We're hoping to stay there for like a night or two. But it bloody pissed down rain all day yesterday, all night, and we got up this morning and it was just, we're in a lake. It was pretty soft. So we decided to get out of there before we got stuck. And then we kept going, looked at other campgrounds and that. There's only a couple, but all of those are underwater. So this was the nearest dry spot we could get. Got a bit of saviour at present in the rain, and apparently there's more coming this half. But it's a really, really nice park. I'm gonna actually show you the amenities block. It's beautiful. It's probably one of the nicest parks I've been to, and it's only $22 a night for pensioners, kids under 15 free. So yeah, incredible. But there's a couple of things around town here that we're going to check out. There's a couple of old historical buildings we can get the key to go in. I think it's only like 12k out of town. There's some old miners' dugouts. Basically it was a flop of a mine. They got the land, started mining it, never found anything, so there's just a tunnel out there. They call it Joker's Tunnel. So we'll go out and check that out tomorrow, weather pending. But yeah, a couple little things we'll do. Most of it's in walking distance except for the tunnels, so that'll be good. But yeah, it's just mainly somewhere to hide out this rain. So we're not even gonna leave here until the rain's gone because we're just over it. So the rain's alright, but just everywhere's getting boggy, everywhere gets muddy, and it's a bit of a risk when you pull into some of these pits. But yeah, it's a nice little park. I'll take you for a walk around after and give you a look at the amenities block. So morning guys, we're set off this morning on foot to do the Yalgoo Heritage Trail. You can either drive it or walk it, but I think it's only like 4k, is that right? Something like that?
It's something like that.
Something like that, but
maybe
we might have to do it in stages because the weather's pretty lousy. But yeah, look, I even got shoes on, which is a rarity, but
We all have plaything shoes on.
yeah, all got shoes on, head off on a walk. But yeah, there's heaps of heritage things around town. There's the old train station, so we'll go for a walk. We've got a map when you check into the caravan park. So we'll go for a walk around, take yous with us and give you a look. So this is the old Yalgoo train station, obviously Yalgoo. What do I say? Yalgoo. Yalgoo. Train station. But obviously it's not anymore and hasn't been for a long time. It's all been filled in with dirt. And it's now the sports club.
Sporting club.
So it looks like a racetrack out there, horse track. But yeah, so this is the old train station. It's a shame it's all, it's a good thing it's been reused, but not a great deal to look at. But it's good that it's still been here. Alright, we'll go for a walk to the next little spot on the trail on the map and see what it is. So this is the old general store and bakery from 1894. And the business was sold in 1915. See, I remember. But we had to just race home, so it's a couple of hours later now because the rain blew over and we were getting wet, so we ran away. But this isn't one of the ones we can get the key for, I don't think. We'll find out which ones we get the key for when we get the information centre. But it's pretty cool, it's all been preserved. I don't think there's any signage out the front. No, nothing left. But yeah, so that's the old general store and bakery.
There's an old Pioneer store with the established name.
Pioneer store. That's the current general store. They got a few goodies in there. We came in yesterday and got a few treats, a few little nibblies to deal with the rain. School over the road there. Vacation care happening. We'll keep walking around and see what we find. Right here, so just there's that general store we were just at. Current general store, and then next to it is the Solomon ruins. Sorry if it's really windy. But this was the owner operator of the original general store. The ruins of his place. What was that interesting fact?
Okay, so the interesting fact is on the 13th of February back in 1903, Australia's very first parcel bomb, so you know, a bomb in parcel.
Disguised in a round wax matches box was
delivered right here to this post office, addressed to Solomon. And he's opened the package at the post office counter and it has exploded and blew his hand off. So back in 1903, bombs in the mail was already a thing.
So blew his hand off, that's unreal. But yeah, so there's the ruins of his place.
That would have been
Keep walking.
So one last
thing
about this building. So this wasn't originally here, the store started first. So Solomon continued, the joke is single-handedly, like literally, he only had one hand and by himself, so double meaning. Single-handedly continued with his plans to build a stone cottage to live in. So he never actually got to fully complete the building by the time he died in 1912.
So it was never actually finished?
Never actually finished, and now it's just falling apart. And he is a local buried there at the Yalgu cemetery.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
He lived for a while.
On our way.
One hand.
So just over here is the ruins and the site of the commercial hotel. This is the town hotel now. It's the last one remaining of 6 hotels that they had here. It did burn down. What year was it rebuilt? 1960. It burned down, it was all rebuilt. They kept it running out of the stables behind it, like their motel side of it. They kept it all going, and then while they rebuilt the actual motel. But yeah, so last one, and then across the road was the commercial. But this is the Shire office here that Em's just gone in to get the key to go in a couple of the old buildings that we're allowed to go into. It's $3 to get the key for the day, so it's pretty good. So this is the old Jack Neville general store. He resided here. It says the famous Jack Neville, not sure why, but it says he resided here from 1916. He ran the store from 24 to 73, yeah, 24 to 73. He ran the store. He was here for 66 years. So the store still stands now. Obviously it's just nothing anymore, but it's pretty cool that it's all still there. But we'll go for a walk down to one of the churches, is what the key gives you entry for. So we'll go down and have a look at that.
So this is the Holy Trinity Anglican Church. So It was open for church services from 1895.
But
It's sad now.
yeah, it's definitely in ruins now. They put a fence up because it's all fallen down. But looks like people have smashed the windows and doing what they do, vandalising. We actually went for a walk when we were back at Pirrawinning, and all the old general store and post office and everything was still there. We got talking to one of the locals and they said that it had shut down years ago, but all the young ones or whoever, you know, travellers, whatever, have gone through now and smashed all the windows at the old store and destroyed the old servant houses and that sort of stuff. And as you can see, it's been happening here as well. Just a shame. I don't get why people can't just leave things alone. The more you leave it alone, the longer it's going to be here for. But yeah, so it's one of the old churches, a nice little one. I think there's the other next church, the key fits, and a little chapel, the key fits. So we'll head up the other end of the street and have a look. So this is the Miners Institute, the Yalgoo Miners Institute. Was built in the 1890s and served until 1956. It was considered one of the flashiest places in Yalgoo back then. Hey?
It was the finest.
Yeah, one of the finest buildings. That's pretty unreal. It's unreal to look at some of these buildings and how they've held up compared to new buildings now, how they all fall apart. Like, I know there's not much left of it, but it's still standing, considering how windy... Chair? Considering how windy it is out here, to think it's still sitting there on its stumps. But as you see out the back, the amount of vandals that go through and destroy it all, it's a shame. Onward and upward. Left out there to look at. Sorry if it's really windy. I haven't said there's a couple of carts and that out there, but not a great deal. Just across the road here was all the tent hospital. It's obviously just a site for it. So yeah, it said on that board at the front, the priest slash architect from Mullawa, which was back towards Geraldton more, built quite a few of these little chapels, and this one was what the furthest one out that he classed as the edge of the earth, and reckons he just mulled around here because of the intense heat
doors are so
It's very
short.
little, yeah, very, very little. But we'll go inside and look how little the doors are.
Behind your step.
And there's a step. It's very, very little. But it's in exceptional condition. But yeah, nice little chapel that we're allowed to come in and have a look. That's been well looked after. Just can't believe how tiny everything is. The key doesn't unlock the door to the bell tower, so we can't ring the bell. Isabel's bummed out. But I think there's one more thing we can enter with our little magic key. So we'll go in. Oh, here's a window. Can you guys see anything in there? I can't. Come around here. I don't know where they are. I do this all the time. I go off walkabout. And then I just wait. We play Marco Polo everywhere we go. We go to shops and I just stand still, yell out, Marco! Yeah, what's in there? There's a window, what's in there?
It's the rope.
Oh, you can see it.
You can see the dodgy little ropes. There's 3 ropes and a ladder.
There must be 3 bells up there. Shame we can't ring it. Here's another little window. Wonder if we could reach the ropes. Oh, off to the next spot our magic key gets us into. So that was basically the little heritage trail they've got here. The other church was all destroyed and rebuilt in 1984, so it was just like a donger. So I didn't really bother with it. But yeah, so it wasn't much, a few old buildings, but I'll tell you what, when you've been cooped up in the caravan in the rain for the last bloody week, it was definitely nice to get out. Anything would have been awesome. I'm just handing the key back now. I think we'll get back before this next rain cloud comes over. But yeah, it's definitely worth in these little towns. Just have a look. Some, you know, it's hit and miss. Some are good, some are okay, others are insane. So definitely worth just having a look anyway. But we'll head back to the van and hide out for some more rain. So this is the van park itself. Like, this is your little communal, nice little grassy area. Like I said, it's super cheap. Nice camp kitchen. But then this is your amenities area. So this one's on the left side, your laundry and disabled toilet. And then these 2 buildings you got each side are your, what do you call them, bathrooms. Yeah. They're not just toilets. This one open? Actually a full-size shower, toilet, unisex, and yeah, massive shower. We really like it when it's set up like that. Where'd she go? Yeah, I love it when it's set up like that, when it's just unisex. It's easier for me. Combined shower and toilet just makes it so much easier. But I think we'll leave you guys here, and we'll hide out the rain for a few days because it's just
About to rain again.
About to rain again, and it's just non-stop. So we'll leave you with that for now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Any comments, leave them below. Any messages, just shoot them through. And we'll see you somewhere else along the road.